Hey guys, this is a walkthrough of the Large Curation 2025 planner. Before we get started, I just want to point out that the key difference between the original and large planner is size. The original is an A5 paper size, while the large is an A4 paper size. There are a few subtle differences in the large design, which I will highlight in this walkthrough, but the layout and features are mostly identical. First thing you'll find is a little message from me and a "This belongs to" section. On the next spread, you'll see a QR code which takes you to our how-to guide. Next, we have a feature overview, which is a new addition. So it gives you a quick summary of the different features and the primary use of each feature. Now for the first official feature, the self-care menu. This is space for you to reflect on your definition of self-care and the type of rituals that help you rest and recover, the activities that give you energy, and the things that bring you comfort and joy. There are 3 prompts here to guide your reflection. I like to think of this space as a personal self-care directory or a self-care cheat sheet for your future self. Next, we have the bucket list, which has undergone a massive transformation. So we've replaced the list format with a more visual format. So think bucket list meets vision board. List all the fun things you want to do in 2025, all the experiences and adventures you want to embark on, and the activities you want to try. Traditional bucket lists, they tend to be travel related. This one doesn't have to be. For example, in previous years, I've had things like learning how to surf, making photo books of our family holidays. It doesn't have to be anything big. The 2025 intention spread is space for you to journal your intentions, explore how you feel about the year ahead. There are prompts here to get you started. This spread is designed to hold those abstract, less tangible intentions that you might have, like improving your self-talk, improving your relationship with a particular family member. And the 4 boxes on the right here are for refining and categorizing your list of intentions so that when you flip back to this section, it's clear, the areas you want to focus on are clear to you. The mission statement framework is a goal-setting worksheet. So it's space for you to write down your long-term goals and figure out a plan of action. It includes space for you to write down your why, which can be really powerful, especially when you're feeling that flicker of resistance or doubt creeping in. It's great to reflect back on why you started. Another unique element in the goal setting framework is the journaling section. So we've included 4 journaling prompts to help you work through any fears that might be holding you back. Since we've had a lot more room to work with, we've also included brainstorming space at the bottom of each spread where you can jot down ideas or just do a bit of a brain dump before writing down your steps in their logical order. There's also a progress bar for you to shade in and a section to set some milestones because, as we know, it's not just about crossing the finish line, it's about celebrating your progress along the way. The Habit Curator and Habit Tracker are definitely the most loved features in Curation. So this here is the framework for building new habits. It shows you step by step what you need to do, what you need to focus on, what you need to consider when building new habits. And there are 8 worksheets in the original, mini and daily, and 12 in the large. The yearly planner. Here we have yearly planners for 2025 and 2026, so it's perfect for big picture planning, mapping out deadlines, or seeing important dates, events, and birthdays at a glance. The 2026 planner is also ideal if your job requires you to work across 2 calendar years at a time, or if you just need a spot to add important dates for the following year, like weddings or holidays. The monthly planner gives you a bird's eye view of each month. It also starts on a Monday, which is consistent with the weekly spread. The monthly spreads are all grouped together at the beginning of Curation for easy access. The pre-week planner is our most unique feature. It gives you 2 extra pages each week to plan, organize, and manage the different areas of your life. There are 6 features seamlessly integrated into the pre-week planner: the gratitude reflection, the dot grid on the left, the drawing board, mission in progress, personal planner or tracker, and your cue, which is a weekly mindfulness challenge on the right-hand side at the bottom here. Here we've got the dot grid, which is basically like a built-in notepad. It's perfect for brainstorming, brain dumping. The dots provide more structure than a blank space, which means you can write more neatly, but it also provides a framework for mind mapping, sketching concepts, creating a checklist, or just scribbling down your thoughts. So it's a very flexible space. There are 7 lines for gratitude in the large, plenty of space for a daily gratitude ritual. You could log one thing that you're grateful for each day, or you could make it a weekly ritual and reflect on all the things that brought you joy during the week. The mission in progress links back to the mission statement framework, which is the goal setting section we spoke about earlier. So it's like a weekly goal check-in. It's designed to keep your long-term goals top of mind by prompting you to think about what you can do each week to bring you closer to achieving your goals. If you're not pursuing any goals, then you can use the space to list your top priorities for the week. You really are spoilt for space here because you have this bonus space in addition to the dot grid on your left. So you can use this extra space as a sticky note for random note taking. It's really customizable. And with all this extra space, keeping everything in the one central location becomes a lot more achievable. The personal planner or personal tracker table is a multi-purpose space for planning or tracking important areas of your life each week. This has become one of the most talked about features in Curation because it's so flexible. You can really adapt it to your own needs. So as you transition into different seasons and your priorities shift, you have the option to change what you plan and track because there are no headings to limit you. You might use it to plan your meals, plan your workouts, track your mood, create a study schedule, or track your kids' activities. Those are just some of the ways you can use this space. The light bulb at the bottom here represents your cue, which is a series of weekly prompts and challenges that inspire self-care, reflection, and mindfulness. So there are a lot of self-care related challenges, but we've also included reminders to use certain features of the planner that you may have forgotten about throughout the year, and creative ideas for how to use the different sections of your planner. The A4 weekly spread is a dream for those who crave spacious, roomy spreads for planning and organizing each week. So as you can see, we've kept it quite minimal so you can really adapt this space to your own needs. There's space for notes and reminders in the top left corner. Next, we have the habit tracker for tracking the habits you're building. You can tick or color in the circle to represent that you've completed your habit. And it is so satisfying to see that visual display of progress you're making each week. On the right side, you'll find a daily to-do list. The left side is designed for logging events, meetings, and appointments, but you're welcome to use this space for your to-do list as well. The large has 8 lines per day compared to 6 lines in the original. I also want to highlight this heart symbol here, which represents a daily self-care planner. It is strategically positioned above your to-do list to remind you that you are worthy of your own time. It is designed to normalize daily self-care and help you build the habit of checking in with yourself and filling up your cup in some way, whether that's with a workout, a stretch, a meditation, or time to journal. And if you feel stuck for ideas, lean on your self-care menu that we spoke about first. Choose an activity to commit to and schedule it in this space. At the end of each month, you'll find a link at the bottom of the weekly spread directing you to 5 monthly reflection prompts. It's a great chance for you to pause, reflect on your goals, your habits, and identify priorities for the month ahead. Now we'll skip to the back of the planner. So this here is the 2025 Memory Bank. It is a mini journal designed to capture your highlights and your favorite memories from 2025. There are 27 spaces to hold your favorite memories, but of course you can continue this keepsake on the next page here. Next, we have 4 blank checklists, which you can use to log books, log movies, log restaurants. You can use it to manage specific projects, create cleaning checklists, jot down nice to-dos, manage your running to-do list, track expenses or bills. The possibilities here are endless. There are no headings, so you can customize this space according to your needs. Next up, we have the 2025 reflection spread. There are about 6 journaling prompts here to guide your reflection and help you establish some priorities for the year ahead. There are 4 lined pages following this spread, so plenty of space for you to continue your journal entry if needed. And lastly, there are 4 dot grid pages. Again, no headings, fully customizable. So there are 13 note pages at the back of your planner in total, 1 date tracker that shares the same layout as the memory bank, 4 checklists, 4 line pages, and 4 dot grids. Plenty of room to keep everything in one place.